It's July 3rd, almost 2 months out, so trying to get some elevation. It's the best elevation I know around my area. Pretty sweet view of the lake up here. Looks like a couple guys out taking advantage of the nice, little bit drier humidity out fishing. So I'm gonna try to get this a few times, and it's pretty steep, so it's a good offset, but try to get an hour in here with 75 pounds. This last stretch here, it's pretty treacherous with they got pretty steep grade and some railroad ties, but it's really good for the legs. Time of year to get this stuff done. I like to come in here with the weed eater running, trail cameras put out, put some mineral out over here actually. Gonna get the weeds knocked down a little bit, and then I'm just opening up some scrape sites, get those ready, and then I'll come in and freshen them up, you know, as we get closer. But yeah, the biggest thing is sometimes you gotta come in with a sprayer. These are spots that I've annually killed, so they should be in good shape. Here it is, already July 4th. Check out that corn, it just gets there in a hurry, but we had some recent rains, it's looking good. Just making the rounds here, gonna throw out another trail camera and put some mineral out, so it's nice and hot. Time of year where you get chiggers, regardless of how much bug spray you put on, but it's kind of things we do to chase these critters, but it's kind of part of the whole process. I enjoy it. Checked a couple cards yesterday, had some good bucks on it on that other camera I'd shown they putting up or moving. Took the card out and had a good card check, so they're pretty far along on the growth. Well, just finishing up getting the cameras put out here on this hot 4th of July, but actually changing gears here, going into move a stand, and then I'm gonna pick up another one, but just trying to get all this done, and you know, this is the time to do it. Give it all summer to settle down. They don't take any of this commotion serious. It's all like farm work, so get in here, get my scent out and washed away. But this stand that I'm moving out of here was actually a pretty good hot stand last year, but it was just kind of in the heart a little bit. It was a little too deep and a little iffy on the winds, so you get a lot of swirling back in this cove. So I'll take this double set out and utilize it elsewhere this year. Why I don't figure this into my elk training is beyond me, but I just horsed this double ladder stand in here. Use my silky saw to shred that oak limb, but man, it actually gets through that stuff so easy. But anyway, that stand's gonna be tucked into this oak. I'm gonna leave these branches here. Lane's looking for a 10 to 20 yard shot this year for his first deer with a vertical bow. He's switching from the crossbow. He's been shooting and getting all dialed in, but check this out. Early season, I'm thinking it's gonna be killer. Beans are looking great. They funnel down here on this creek bottom outside the CRP. We got scraped trees right here. This licking branch is awesome. CRP bedding. This could be killer. I'm just really kind of excited, and I'll just enjoy the moment that much more, I guess, if he gets it done. Well, I'm going through here now and selectively taking out some of these lower licking branches that we don't necessarily want scrapes under. We'll come in and doctor them up here, probably several weeks from now, but some of these are good diversions. I've actually put a pile of limbs so they don't come around the backside. What I'll do is I'll come in with a weed eater and get us a trail coming into the backside, and then also give them a trail. But ours will dead end here and can slip right in the backside. But again, it's one of those you don't want to hunt it a bunch, just like a lot of your stands. That's why you want to have options. So just you got to be careful when you're taking these limbs off. If you take off too much weight, it'll raise it up too high. You want these limbs lower. About chest height is about right. A lot of guys put them too high for the licking branches, but that's the key, is keeping that licking branch low enough. They can use that preorbital gland and their forehead glands. Anyway, that won't be long. We'll be setting them up. All right, actually had a rain out today on a ball tournament, so here's the chainsaw. Got one of Brenna's stands that had a bunch of dead, kind of petrified heads. These deer like to funnel through. There's just no shot on this side, so you can see this is all real grown over. It's going to be a major trail. You can tell it used to be a trail. I got this cut apart right now. I'm going to clear this ditch and get these are just hanging. I'll get them moved out of there, but it's gonna be awesome. Basically, we're come up off this ridge, right down through here in the evening, come down to the corn. So like usual, just get a little carried away with the saw, but you can see that ladder stand kind of faces out towards another little trail. We're actually gonna hunt a different wind this year because we found the deer like to transition to this other bedding. It's kind of, we were giving it up last year and it wasn't smart. So we're just learning. Last year's the first year, so I cut off a bunch of these big hedge that were hanging out here kind of dead. And so now I'm gonna have the perfect overhanging, basically good spots for mock scrapes. If you look at these, I'll come back here usually real close to the end of August and I'll get all this. I usually come in and spray, but I just don't think we're gonna have time this year. But I'll come in here in August and check this runway out now. Man, this is awesome. I got it cleared out. Basically a funnel right here. That stand's getting ready to be moved on. I'm gonna swap it over on this side. Hopefully it'll give Brenna a nice little 10-yard shot. Brenna or Lane, whoever wants to come down here. Or if they're not talking about hunting, maybe I'll jump in here. We'll get a camera in here also. See what we got going. Well, once again, took a lot longer than I thought, but kind of created a little bit of a wall here. Right on the other side's where I made that lane. And I gotta take some more brush out of here, but I'm gonna come back with a weed eater here in about a month. Like I said, we're just after the 4th of July, so good time to get in. Got the saw, a little work. It's hot. I got a good rain though. Got another one coming tonight, which would be good. Wash away the scent and we'll get these things going.